And our thoughts and prayers are with everyone affected by that tragedy 20 years ago today. Well, it's a great ground to watch again. The crowd feel close to the players, and the atmosphere, as always, is good for this London derby. The league rivalry didn't start until 1970, and Spurs have a significant edge in terms of wins. John Moss is the referee today. Jared Gillett is the VAR. And it's a day where Crystal Palace want to end a run that's seen them fail to win any of their last 11 games against teams from London, as the players take the knee in the South London sunshine and Dele. Lucas Moura looking
for the game, and he's really got to show his.
And that's another area of real interest, to see Dele Alli further up the pitch for Tottenham.
Yeah, he's doing that midfield.
Something to keep an eye on today. Here's Mitchell on. Not quite coming off there from Benteke, but the idea was good.
To put away usually.
Emerson Royal with the cross, and that's deflected behind by Mark Gay. He's joined Kane in the middle for the corner. Benteke.
The Palace are just waiting to come to life.
Looks that he's ever had for Crystal Palace. He's so important to this team. Dyer just managing to get there in front of Ayew. And he's just caught. And Kouyatel's put himself. Here's Højbjerg. And he tried to find Dele Alli. That just gave Joel Ward the opportunity. Gallagher then challenged by Skip. That's going to be a free kick. Arthur, who changes the angle. Zaha sees it.
If they need to that back.
There's the left back, Reguilon. By Højbjerg. Gallagher, Roden across there on Ayew. Manages to get it behind for the goal kick.
Play a little bit more central towards him to help out.
In there sharply and fairly for Tots away from MacArthur. Tried to play the advantage, John Moss did, and he gave it a second. Moura hits it straight at MacArthur moment. Roden with a header. Up goes Reguilon. And wins the free kick. Whipped in by Ward, a bit high on the space out there if they can. Royal. And that's a foul by Dele Alli on Jordan Ayew. Always a bit too high.
The international break is always a bit of a reset button. You know, did they take things too? But I also don't think.
Maybe Zaha's the man who can really start to open things up. He's gone down on the Skip's challenge. I think he was expecting a free kick, and John Moss. Lucas Moura was quickly on the run, and it looks for the ball in towards Harry. Reguilon's got himself well forward again, but tell you what, there's been a real energy in the opening, 26 and a half.
He offers so much with and without the ball, Lucas Moura. I always find it strange when he don't get played at, for me.
Dangerous ball there for lifted in now towards Harry Kane.
Oh yeah,
Emerson Royal. Connick whipped the cross in, Roden heads it away. Flicked by Gallagher, whipped in by MacArthur, which is a tester for Tank Zaha. On here's Kane, who opens up the angle and then drags the first real shot of the match wide of Hugo Lloris's post, but via the deflection, it's punched away by Lloris. Back in it goes from Zaha, and deflected behind for another one. Well, Lloris underneath it with a good punch under pressure, and gets the free kick as well.
Yeah, a couple of big moments from
World Cup winning captain. Ward with the cross, Benteke tried to turn it round the corner towards Wilfried Zaha. Slotty from Ward.
His best player, Harry Kane.
Emerson Royal. Here's Conor Gallagher, time to shoot. Don't think he expected to get that kind of freedom. Just out Benteke, back to Højbjerg was there. Can they get the finish? Conor Gallagher couldn't turn it in. Best chance of the game, and Hugo Lloris was there to save Tottenham. In towards Ben.
You know, the diamond's not working. They're getting far too much joy in there. There could be personnel change.
So is Anderson. It's in towards Ben. He had 15 touches so far in the first. The happier group inside the stadium. Conor Gallagher's been a key man. He's been involved in everything and had the best.
And first, Darren Fletcher.
Thank you, Jake. Thank you, fellas. Jake was asking Rio there if he was surprised there were no Tottenham changes. We've been chatting at half-time up here. You made the point. So Zaha looking to try and get in there, straight back to Crystal Palace, and Ayew, who led in the first half, switching it out. Carther shoots Mora and hits it straight at Guaita. That's the first shot at the Tottenham. Zaha runs into Højbjerg. Gallagher on the run here for Crystal Palace. Good defending by Joe Rodon for Tottenham. It's driven in towards Ayew, and he goes towards Benteke. Gallagher was there as well, and in the end it's blocked behind. Just thought for a second they were get away by Rodon. MacArthur had time and then dragged the volley wide. Yeah. Down. Zaha then taken out by Tanganga. He's unhappy with the Gallagher with the ball in, and Lloris experienced enough to know that that was going to bend behind. Zaha didn't get all of it. Kouyaté lifts one in and lifts it over the bar. Catches Ayew, given John Moss a decision. Second yellow, he's off, and he did lunge in. And now for Crystal Palace, in goes the Gallagher. Gallagher carried on running. They say handball. Ben Davis, it's a penalty. Assistant gave it on the far side. Captain Hugo Lloris, it's 1-0. Crystal Palace lead Tottenham Hotspur at Selhurst Park. And Will forward as well. Harry Kane, the obvious danger. Where to go? Just caught an early opportunity, maybe. Gets his shot. Oh! That's how you announce your arrival. You spend all your money on a striker. He steps off the bench to make it again. Edouard for another. Oh, he's got another. Two chances, two goals. What a debut for the Crystal Palace new boy, Odsonne Edouard.
برونو فرنانديز مطلوب بقوة في الدوري السعودي. يدخل البرتغالي برونو فرنانديز لاعب وسط مانشستر يونايتد ضمن قائمة النجوم العالميين المطلوبين للانضمام إلى دوري روشن السعودي في الفترة القادمة. نجحت الأندية الكبرى في دوري روشن السعودي في دعم صفوفها بصفقات عالمية ثقيلة، بداية من تعاقد النصر مع الأسطورة البرتغالي كريستيانو رونالدو، والذي كان بمثابة الشرارة الأولى لانضمام مزيد من نجوم كرة القدم في العالم إلى المسابقة خلال انتقالات الصيف.